Okay, it's your girl Melinda Michelle, author and spiritual warfare strategist. And today I'm going to tell you a story about purging and how the enemy tried to prevent me from purging something that needed to go. So, yesterday we talked about letting go of the relationship that God has already shown you. Yelling, no, that's not the one. Okay, cool. No problem. But now comes the purging part. And anything that you get spiritually entangled in, you have to get rid of everything attached to it. I'm talking about the gifts, the cards, the keepsakes, all of that stuff's got to go. It's just part of it. And so this is interesting though, because, and you know, if y'all follow me, I've told many purging stories, but this one was interesting, and I call it purge adjacent because it wasn't something that I got from the ex. It was something that I bought as part of my retail therapy from the breakup, and I'd had it for years. So here we go. I was minding my business, getting ready for my conference. And this is the time I always expect spiritual shenanigans, because that's just part for the course. The enemy is going to attack when you're on assignment. So I'm on alert, high alert for red flags. So all of a sudden I have this designer knockoff book bag and it gets a tear in it. So I'm in my feelings. I love this bag. I've had it for a few years. So after that, I was like, okay, got to get rid of this. That was a Tuesday. On Wednesday, Pastor was online preaching and teaching about counterfeits. So as he's teaching about counterfeits, and it's a great message, you should go look it up on YouTube. But he said that he gave an example of FAMU homecoming and buying all these knockoff designer bags. And he specifically named the bag that I had, which was a Louis Vuitton. And I was just like, too tickled, because not only did I have this Louis Vuitton bag, I also got it from FAMU's homecoming. So, okay, yeah, all kind of red flags. So after the message, I'm like, I was already going to throw it away, but maybe I definitely need to throw it away. So it was sitting right there on the sofa. So I actually, right after the message, I cleaned it out and I went and threw it away. And the next day I was supposed to drag out my trash so they can come get it, but I forgot, probably overslept. I'm not a morning person. So forgot all about it. Next Wednesday came, and in my kitchen, and all of a sudden I have this thought that, oh, you need to take this trash out today because you have to get rid of that bag. Like, there's something there, like you have to get rid of this bag. And I was like, okay, cool, well, trash don't go out till tomorrow. And I was like, I know me. That's how we ended up in this situation last time. Let me go ahead and get rid of it. Why? Because I'm prepared for the conference. I'm trying to get rid of all spiritual shenanigans. So broad daylight, I go outside, and there's the recycling bin and the trash bin. So I go around in the grass part and I drag the recycling bin out. So when I come back to get the trash can where the bag is, all of a sudden, just, I don't know, maybe discernment or something, it was just something. Look down. I look down, and there's a snake, and it's hissing, and it's standing up. It's looking at me. It's, shiny bright colors too. So, bruh, first thought, shoot it. I'm just saying. But then common sense kicked in. This 2020 black woman gun just seemed like a headline waiting to happen. So yeah. I do not do my own lawn. So there's no hoe, no shovel, no nothing, right? Ladies, get a hoe, get a shovel, because I'm just saying. So I'm sitting there, and then my next thought was, well, you can have this garbage can. I'm not finna sit here and argue with no colorful snake over no, I'm not doing this. Then I remembered why I came out there in the first place. I was like, crap, I have got to get rid of this. Like, the enemy is really blocking me from purging this. This seemed too much. So I sat there, took a deep breath, and I went around the front on the driveway part, and I had to wiggle it out because there was no handle. And it didn't move, and I wiggled it slowly or whatever. It stayed there the whole time. I finally pulled it out, grabbed the handle, drug it to the curb, came back. It's still there, standing up, looking at me. I got my phone, and I took a picture of it because I have to describe this to people responsible for me. Like, come get this thing. So I sat there and we stared at each other for a little minute, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go in the house. By the time I came back out, it was gone. Don't know what happened to it. So what am I trying to say? The enemy does not want you to purge the spiritual entanglements that you have, and spiritual entanglements can come in the form of anything. You never know. This was really weird to me. I had never had anything God reveal anything that needed to go that was not, directly from an ex. And so just to let you know, there's levels to this. There's levels to this. So use your Holy Ghost and listen for when he's showing you and when he's telling you, and be obedient no matter what obstacle gets in your way, even snakes. I'm gonna post a picture in the comments so y'all could, yeah, it wasn't a little one either. So if you want to know more about spiritual shenanigans and purging, like, you can read my book Watch for Wednesday, because that relationship that she got in Tuesday, she didn't fully purge, and there was some shenanigans after that. So anyway, just remember, it's really in these spiritual streets.